Croque Madame going to 75.
Julia's is my favorite French restaurant.
The detail in every plate is just spot on.
Got a lamb shank for table 12.
It's all chef prepared, great service, and great people.
Great people like owner Jean-Francois Pujol and his chef, Chris Carlson, who are paying tribute to another great.
Who is Julia?
My niece name is Julia,
Okay.
but Julia Child influenced America so much about French food.
She was one of the pioneers. Are we French-American, French-French?
Mostly French.
Awesome. I used to live in Chantilly.
Chantilly.
Yeah.
I went to high school there in 1984-85.
So funny, when I came back from France, everybody said to me, oh, French food, so heavy, and all the sauces and all that. And I'm like, no, you guys, we got it completely wrong. The French food I found to be, especially the different regions of France, very light, very fresh, very farm to table, and very minimalist. Not a lot of ingredients, just ingredients done incredibly well. If you start with great products and you treat them the right way and you don't mess with them and you don't rush them, you're going to get great end results.
Absolutely.
I got an escargot and a gnocchi.
They just put a lot of care into curating dishes. You can tell they take their time with it, and it makes you want to sort of stop and savor things.
Beef bourguignon.
The beef bourguignon is the soul of this restaurant.
It reminds me of a pot roast, but definitely elevated.
Root vegetables, great sauce, mashed potatoes. It's a fine meal.
We're gonna make beef bourguignon.
Okay.
We're gonna have to roast out some veal bones, about 2 hours. Then we'll pull them out. Then we go in the pot,
Water in.
bring it up to a slow simmer. We strain it out to get rid of the impurities. Put back in fresh water.
Next up,
Celery, onions, carrots,
so the mirepoix. Fresh garlic.
fresh garlic, tomato paste, peppercorns, bay leaf, fresh thyme, red wine.
Then we'll add this to the beef bones. How long are we gonna let that go?
12 hours.
We'll strain it, and that'll be the foundation of the beef bourguignon.
Correct.
Next step,
Chuck flat, salt, pepper. Lightly dust this in flour and then sear it off 10, 15 minutes.
a nice caramelization on that.
Take it out, then we'll add our mirepoix,
Tomato paste first,
just a little bit of flour,
basically building a light brew to it.
red wine. Now that we've reduced the wine, I'm gonna add the veal stock. Now we're ready to add the beef.
250, 4 hours.
Now we're gonna roast our Yukon Gold potatoes for a potato mousseline. After they go through the ricer, they go through my drum sieve.
This is the famous Joel Robuchon potatoes, often mimicked but very seldom mastered.
Heavy cream, butter,
Just a touch of butter. Just we're gonna keep it on the low side.
salt.
I really shouldn't. Okay, I will. That's delicious. That's silky. If you have a broken jaw, come on down to Julia, because you can suck these mashed potatoes through a straw. And a cocktail straw. Not even one of those big fat ones like a milkshake straw. This is a cocktail straw.
Thank you.
I love that salt. Worked, not overworked. Chef, people watching this are seeing how silky that is. Like, I make them that silky when I get them out of the box because those mashed potatoes are so worked. But I promise you, nothing that you are doing that's ever a processed potato is ever gonna be as luxurious and as silky and as decadent as that is right there.
Now we're working our garniture grand mare, bacon, pearl onions, button mushrooms. Now we're ready to add our mushrooms and onions to the bacon.
Ready to plate?
Yes, piece of beef.
Look at that.
Potato mousseline, or garniture grand mare, carrot for the top, parsley, and there you go.
You gotta see this. Just come over here. If you're using a knife on this, someone's gotta be talked to. Chef, for a lot of people, they're saying that's the pot roast with mashed potatoes. Pot roast and mashed potatoes came from this dish. It just became more dump and stir. But when you come and try this and these Robuchon potatoes, which are silky clouds of happiness, you'll look at it and say, oh, that's where it came from. Well done, Chef.
Appreciate it.
Beef bourguignon?
The meat is nicely caramelized. It's very tender.
It's so hearty, infused with flavors.
And the mashed potatoes are just super creamy and delicious.
It's a little secret palace here.
Secret Palace.
Yes.
I got a duck confit.
What was the building before you were here?
My neighbor, uncle, used to have a grocery store here.
It has a grocery store feel with these pane windows
Yeah.
up top.
There's really nothing like it close by. It's pretty unique.
It's always amazing.
You can see the smoke of the mesquite grill, and then you just get hit with the flavors. Perfection.
His glazes, his sauces he puts on is just amazing.
And his giant personality, it's pretty off the charts, too.
Thank you. I love you, brother.
You gotta buckle up for this guy, Tony Chilligarian, who, along with his wife, Hasmeek, is cranking the grill into overdrive. What is this? Persian food?
It's Persian Armenian with my twist. Woo! Woo! Let's go.
We are fired up.
Cool that down.
The kobide, it's smoky, meaty, a little bit of rice to die for.
Kubidet's from Persia.
Okay.
So we grind all our meats in-house. Ribeye roll, short plate, and chuck. So you gotta have a good consistency.
Next step?
Grind the veggies as well. Red bell pepper, green bell peppers, white onions, jalapenos.
Got it. And then we'll make the dry rub that'll go in?
Turmeric, paprika, smoked paprika, chili powder,
Okay.
onion powder, black pepper, salt. Mix it with my hand.
Do you sing or anything right now when you do this?
You asked for it. Back in the days when there was the king and the queen,
Right.
okay, they didn't have grinders. They took their swords or knives as, you know, whatever equipment that they had.
Right, right.
And they cut it up and they took out rock to finish it off. And they kept smashing the meat with the rock non-stop.
And that's what
And that's what made it grind, you know.
that's what kubita is?
Yes, sir.
Wow. It's rock.
That's what.
All right, so now we put this on the kebab?
My skewer, oh, sorry. Each order comes with 2 skewers.
You get 2 of these.
Yes, sir.
Well done, my friend. You make it look like you've done this a million times.
Yes, sir.
What comes with this?
Basmati rice.
So we have some washed basmati.
Water. You want to add a little turmeric, garlic powder, chicken broth,
Vegetable oil.
vegetable oil.
The rice cooks. What's next?
My style of chimichurri, green bell pepper, serrano, red bell pepper, garlic, white wine,
White wine vinegar, got it.
avocado oil,
Avocado oil.
salt. You want to get it creamy.
So it's more of a dressing than it is a chimichurri. So that's the dipping sauce for it. We cook the meat in the back in the mesquite. There we go. All right, so this is where all the work's done.
Yes.
Was that a little dance move I just saw there when you put it down?
Yeah.
It looked like a little, down, and then it looked like there was a dance move. What is the sauce that we're putting on here?
That's just straight butter.
Okay.
See, right now it's done.
It's hot.
Oh, yeah. It is hot here.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Just back here, and you're grilling off veggies and stuff.
Yes.
Interesting. And you don't use a towel. These don't get too hot when you turn them? You just turn them quick.
So, yeah.
How many can you put on at one time? I mean, like when the orders are going, or you're back here and you're...
Easily 25 skewers, easy.
Not 24. Not 26.
Sometimes I can fit 26.
You crazy guy.
Basmati rice, skewer, kubida.
A lot of meat.
2 grilled Roma tomatoes, Anaheim. You like jalapeno?
Yeah, yeah. Throw a couple of those in there.
That's it.
It's really delicious. It's very juicy. You could take that meat and do about anything you want with it. You can make a sandwich out of it. It's very good.
Woo! Let's do it, baby, yeah! Want kubida coming down?
The kubide is wonderful.
With ground chuck in particular, if you're actually grounding it yourself, it's why it tastes so much better. It tastes fresh.
The chimichurri sauce, tangy, very savory. It teleports me to a new place.
Thank you so much, appreciate you.
Tony has a presence.
5 minutes?
The Leonidas of the grill, I call him.
You ever thought of being a WWE wrestler?
Let's do it, baby, yeah!
You need to get the combo platter.
Yeah! Baby.
It's very intense.
He has the softest heart.
Ready to go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
We just love seeing the entire family. Jasmine's the cutest.
I think that's my favorite one right there. How much is that one?
For free.
How about $10?
Ready to rock and roll, baby.
Here is your chicken tender as you like. They're chicken tenders. Oh my goodness.
The juiciest chicken you've ever had.
Hi everyone, make sure you subscribe to Food Network UK where you can see loads more shows and loads of different recipes.